Okay, so as of really early this morning, I finished Stars of Fortune by Nora Roberts. It's part of her Guardians Trilogy. First off, Nora Roberts is my favorite author of all time. I will recommend anything that she writes because it's her. And she has never disappointed me. She's never let me down. She's always made a good book. Usually, however, she is Irish-based. But this time, we're not so Irish. We're pretty much an all-over myth. Just saying. She pits your basic light against dark against each other again. 3 goddesses versus 1. Those that came from the 3 are destined to find stars. These goddesses, they made 3 stars, 1 of fire, 1 of ice, 1 of water, for a new queen. And for that queen, not for, but because the queen was supposed to rule for 100 years with peace, they wanted something eternal, so stars. Nereza, however, wanted their power for her own. She thought that it was her right to rule. And these stars would give her the power to open the door to all the worlds and spill out all the darkness. And make all these worlds go up in fire and flame. So, to protect these stars, the goddesses made them fall. All at the same time, but in different places that not even they knew. Those descended from their lines were requested to find these stars and return them to the island of glass. So we come to present day. 6 will band together in this quest. So in your first book in this trilogy, Stars of Fortune, you find out who those 6 are. Now here's the catch. 5 out of 6 have been searching for these stars their whole lives, pretty much. 1 has not. 1, this is some whim for her, kind of. She's the seer. She has the visions. She is somehow, you'll find that she's connected to Nereza and mentally. She is the glue that holds everybody together. And she's the one that brings everyone together. Now, there's a lot of distrust, obviously, because secrets are a habit that you can't break for people you've only known a couple days, obviously. But these secrets are keeping them from working as a team, and they need to work as a unit, not individually. Individually, they will fail. And they were lucky the few times that they needed to be a team, that their individual ways didn't get them killed. So they have to find a way to work together. By the end, secrets come out. A love is revealed. And it's a very powerful book. I love this book. It's got your humor in it. It has a ton of pop culture references in it. Star Wars, Buffy, Star Trek, I think, too. It has your adventure. It has the romance. And like most of her trilogies, she focuses on one couple per book, most usually. And in this one, she focuses on Sasha and Bran. And it's a very sweet story. I like it between those two. Sasha is very innocent. And Bran brings all these wonderful things into her world. Not to mention the quest itself brings a ton of firsts for her. She hates her gift. She hates being the empath. She hates seeing these things and having the visions. She's hidden from it all of her life. And now all of a sudden, she needs to rely on this. And I think out of all the transformations that you see in the book, from beginning to the end of it, that hers is actually the most empowering, because she went from hiding, basically, in her North Carolina cabin to being part of a family, part of a team, and needing her gift. So it's very interesting to see that realization. And it's also very interesting to see the interaction between her and Bran, because she had never been in love before. Everyone had always treated her like an oddity when she revealed what she is. And now, all of a sudden, she's accepted. It's a totally different feel. Bran is a witch. He prefers witch, I think. Yeah. And he's very powerful. And he will do anything to protect Sasha. But he's like most of the guys. He's never had an issue with women. And now all of a sudden, he finds himself falling for one. In the midst of everything, he never thought he'd fall in love. But the problem's going to be to convince her that his love for her is real, and not because it was prophesized, and not because they're there. This is real for him. Even though he had searched for these stars for most of his life, this with Sasha was real for him, is real. And the funny thing about everyone in this book is they don't do flings, really. Well, they do, but when it comes to falling in love, they are for life. They don't believe in the divorce thing. You know, you're gonna, you want to do something, we're gonna fight it out. We're gonna hash it out right now. So it's fun to watch them evolve. And of course, Nereza is not gonna give up easy. She's gonna fight back, and she's gonna test them, and she's going to attempt to find out what everybody is. By middle of the book, you know almost everybody's secrets except for one, and his comes out at the end, and I'm not telling. So, for sure, pick up Stars of Fortune, book 1 in the Guardians series, trilogy. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend Nora Roberts in general. If you've already read it, I'd love to hear what you thought about it. And, you know, just any comment, drop a line. Subscribe if you want to keep up with me, as I'm trying to still catch up a little bit. And, as always, everyone, happy reading.